Welcome to my abode. I can't help it when they release things at 4 a.m. in the morning. So, when they release a video at 4 a.m. in the morning, are you guys going to be awake? No, you're not going to be awake. So that's why I'm doing it at, I guess, 8 a.m. your time, maybe, in EST time. So, I decided to do it at a better time. Got 3 likes, 2 people now. So I'm going to send you the link a while. Let's see. And I have links down below if you guys want to buy any of these games. It helps support me. Right now, Patreon is pretty much gone. Yeah, no one's supporting me, really. I got 2 patrons. Thank you guys for being my patrons, but yeah, it's not a lot of help. But if you buy anything from PlayAsia, it helps a lot. It helps out a lot. Let me see here. So we're gonna go to the video, and this week's is so-so. I've already seen the games. They're kind of bad and kind of good, so we'll see. So the first game is Naruto Shippuden. I don't know how to say that. Ultimate Ninja 4, Storm 4 for the Nintendo Switch. This is coming out on both. This is coming out on both in Japan and in North America. So I put a link for the North American release. If you want to buy it in Japan, from the Japanese version, I guess you'll save a day on shipping. It comes out 23rd in April, which none of this makes sense. Their top 5 games are all like later or already came out. So I wouldn't have put this on here. I would have waited till April to put this game on my top 5 games list. But yeah, it's a pretty well-known franchise, and it's coming to the Nintendo Switch. I think it's actually $22 on their website if you buy it for the PS4. But this includes Ultimate Ninja Storm content all in one. So it's like all the DLCs, 3 DLCs, season from the season passes, and all the extra goodies. So said with over 13 million Naruto Shippuden sold worldwide, this series has established itself. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it's 13 million for like one game. I think is really good, but 13 million isn't really that great for one a whole series. But they're boasting that. It comes with all the DLC, so that's nice. So if you want this on the go, it is only $59.99. You can use the R3D to get an extra $3 off. Just using the PlayAsia link, that's what helps me. So the code's just for you guys. If you use a different code, it doesn't help. Like it doesn't do anything if you use the code for me. It helps me if you use the link. So if you can use any of the links, go ahead. We're going to move on to the next game. This is actually the only game I think that deserves to be on this list. And that music is horrifying. This is Death End Request 2 for the PlayStation 4. And I'm assuming it will come out on PC also. So I'm going to get rid of the Naruto one. I have so many links open. So Death End Request 2. They have a pre-order link for the North American release. It already released in Japan. So I wouldn't even bother buying the Japanese one if you can get the North American one. Because this game, the first game, is very difficult, especially in Japanese. So imagine playing this game in the North American one and struggling, and then you got to play the Japanese. I would skip the Japanese version, get the English version. The English version is worth getting, I think, over the Japanese. The Japanese is too difficult because you'll get so confused if it's anything like the first one. So in this one it says, Mai Toyama seeks an escape from her traumatic past. She becomes enrolled in Wordsworth, an all-girls dormitory situated in the small mountainous town known as La Chorrera, where it was rumored that her sister Sane was last seen. Mai seeks to find her kin, but she soon finds terrifying inhabitants which lurk throughout the town after dark. And I've seen the gameplays from Dollheart. I think it was the director of the game or something they had up on their channel, which is really cool. They had a trailer for the new Neptunia game also within like the third or fourth walkthrough. So he does a Let's Plays of the game, which so you can see that. I've uploaded one myself, a gameplay of it, and yeah, it's really cool looking. I like the enemies. Everything looks a little different in the game. The characters I think look better in the first game, but yeah, this game definitely deserves to be on the list. This next game actually released, I think, on the PS2 and many other platforms before. So this is like kind of like a remaster, I think. There's too much copyright there. It's called Little Busters, and this is the English edition. So this is the Little Busters converted edition for the Nintendo Switch, and this is in English, many languages, so that's cool. Ricky was a child when his parents died, leaving him hopeless and depressed. What saved him was a group of 4 children who called themselves Little Busters. They took Ricky out and played with him during his time of need. Blah, blah, blah. This is like a visual novel. Yeah, it's a visual novel. It's in Japanese and English. Comes out April 23rd. So that game, maybe skip, maybe wait until it goes cheaper, because it is pretty much like a remastered version for the Switch. Let me see here. Yeah, it already came out on the Vita. Came out on the Vita in Japan. It came out on the PS3 in Japan. Came out on the PS2 in Japan. It came out on the PSP also in Japan. The PlayStation Portable, PlayStation Vita, PlayStation 3. Now it's coming to the Nintendo Switch, so the only reason to get it now is because it has English. There is no English, I think. Yeah, none of these are English on the PS3, PS Vita, PSP, PS2. None of them had English. PS2 wasn't even region free. It was region locked. PSP was region locked. So it's actually a pretty good pickup if you wanted to buy that game. It's $51.99. With the $3 off code, it's like $48.99. So that's not a bad price if you wanted that game. But I would wait because PlayAsia has a lot of sales. So that's a game maybe worth waiting for. The next game on their list, this is their list. This is not my list. My list is coming up. What is this game? I think this is a classic game that's being remastered or just put onto the Switch. The Switch is getting so many. This is $59.99. This is called, I'm probably going to screw this up, Brigandine. I don't know how to say that, Brigandine. The Legend of Renursha. It looks like a tactical RPG type of game. I think if you like maybe Romance of the Three Kingdoms, I think that might be your type of game. It does include English, Chinese, and Japanese, so that's nice. English, Chinese, Japanese. This comes out in June, so maybe you want to wait before buying this, or maybe you want to pre-order it now. It says, due to special publisher request, PlayAsia is currently restricting from shipping the game to addresses outside of Asia. Well, that sucks. What is the point in putting in your top games if you can't even sell it? So this you can't buy outside of Asia? So if you live in the US, I guess you can't buy this game. Thank you, PlayAsia. Why are you even promoting this game? That's stupid. Man, PlayAsia. That's my reaction. So, yeah. If you guys... what do you guys think about that? Do you think a game should be restricted? So why do you even have it in your top 5 games? And it comes out in June, first off. Second off, it's not going to be able to ship to US. That's nice. And it looks like a remastered game of some old game. Their top games are, man, they're really screwing up. Yeah, this looks like crap. What is this game? This game is called Bookbound Brigade. This one probably also has a disclosure on it, doesn't it? Nope. But it has English, Japanese, and Chinese. This one comes out March 12th. It's a March game. That's good. Thank you, PlayAsia. That's really good. You have an actual March game for your top 5 games in March. Makes sense, right? This is only $33.99. If you're interested in that game, you can pick it up. It's pretty cheap. This is for the Nintendo Switch. The trailer's music is crap. It actually, in the screenshots, it doesn't look as bad as the trailer. That trailer music sucks. If that's the music that's in the game, I couldn't stand playing something like that. It just sounds really bad. The music is terrible. So, let's move on to my top 5 games. You know how many games are coming out in March? Let me know in the comments what you think, by the way. My top 5 games are all coming out in March, obviously. And there's more than just this coming out. And their top 5 games are June, April, 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 April. PlayAsia, what is wrong with you? And then you release your videos at 4 a.m. in the morning. 4 a.m. So that's why I didn't do it before. That's why I'm doing it now. So one of the games I have on my list is My Hero 1's Justice 2. This comes out in March on the Nintendo Switch. I have a link down below, so you can go check that out. Yeah, the game looks better than almost all these games. Death End Request 2, of course, I'm a fan of that game, that series. So, of course, that interests me. But this game is much bigger. Why are you not promoting games like this? This is like a top-tier game. Yeah, this game looks good. It looks like a good anime game, and it comes out. And it has multiplayer. 1 to 4 players. Yeah, that's good. I choose that. Another game that's coming out this month that I'd recommend. This also comes out March 13th. So these are all coming out in like the same time too. Neo 2. Neo 2. This comes out March 13th. I put the European version in the link below, but if you use the link, you can always find a different version, like the American version. I'm pretty sure they'll be about the same. Neo 2. That's like top tier. $59.99. Yeah. I can't say anything more about it. It's going to be a good game. Neo was really good. Why would Neo 2 be bad? If it's bad, then yeah, yell at me in the comments. Another game I put was Resident Evil 3. This comes out April 3rd. I know I'm saying like they're all coming out, but they're coming out late April. This is early April. This is almost the end of March. So that's another top tier game. It's a Japanese. These are all Japanese games too. They're not like only made for Western audiences. Resident Evil's bigger. Well, it used to be big in yeah, in Japan. Let me watch this trailer. I think I've seen this before.
How? Send reinforcements. Wait, hurry at it. Over here! What the hell? How could this many people be...
But this game alone, this is a top tier game. This is a top 5 game for this week. It is the 11th. This game comes out like in a couple weeks. Unlike April 23rd for a lot of your games. Yeah, this game, Doom, is another one I have on my list that you could include on there. You could include a lot of games just from this week, like the ones I just mentioned. Doom Eternal comes out March 20th. Put that on your list. Yeah, I have a link down below for that too. That game looks pretty badass. I don't know why. PlayAsia, your top 5 game videos suck. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna go in here and talk about a few other games. They're weekly specials. This week they have Yakuza 6, and this includes the special art book edition, so it's like the early edition of the game. It's only $19.99. That's pretty good for you're getting all the extra goodies and stuff. They have Collection of Mana for $25.99, and Root Letter for Last Answer for the Nintendo Switch. I think that's the latest one for $17.99. So that's not bad. They also got One Piece, a Vita game, the Ninja Saviors, Return of the Warriors, which that also has English on it. It's a good weekly special, I think. Let me go in here. I gotta give you guys one more game that's coming out soon. So let's go Asia pre-orders or Japanese pre-orders, Western pre-orders. One more game. Oh, Jet Girls comes out this week. Yeah, that's the same guy that made Sanran Kagura. So that guy, he made so Sony made it so that like you have to censor everything. So he came out with a game called Jet Girls. So it's girls on jet skis. I don't know if it's a racing game or what, but that comes out for the Asian version comes out this week. Only Chinese subtitles. That you could put on your list. Let's see what else we got here. Fairy Tail comes out this week. March 19th. Wow, I might have to buy that version. If they have a Japanese version, I might have to buy the Fairy Tail game. I want to play that. The English version got delayed till June, I think. June 25th. So maybe I should get that. One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 in the Asian version. Let's go to the Japanese. The Japanese games, they have not many. I already told you some. Color X Malice comes out for the Nintendo Switch. That's a good game. That's a really good game. Nothing really. Animal Crossing comes out March 20th. If you want Animal Crossing early, you can get it March 20th Nintendo Switch on the Japanese version. Now let's look at the Western games. Langrisser 1 and 2 come out this week. They already came out. If you like strategy RPG games, that's a game to pick up. Did I not tell you about this? There's something called Dead or School. This is only $29.99. The European one for the Nintendo Switch and the PS4 comes out this week. I don't think I told you guys about that game. Yeah, that game comes out this week. It's only $30. These are the type of games. Also, Neo 2 comes out soon. The next week, I think. Oh boy. So this week, because they said Death End Request, I'd give it a 1 out of 5. If you're going to rate their video is terrible. That is the absolute worst list I've ever seen. This says awesome video, my guys. No, it's not. You should feel ashamed. Naruto, it's okay. That's an okay one. Death End, but these are April games, not March games. So if you want, we can chat. If you don't want to chat, I can end the video. Just leave a comment down below, and we can chat about the games. Any games that are coming out soon that you are interested in. Yeah, they didn't even talk about the that game. They didn't talk about the is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon. They never talked about that game. It disappoints me. Ugh. Yeah. I'll do a live stream for that for when we hit 70,000. So we need. Let me look here. We might be close. Every time I do a live stream, yeah, we have 10 more subscribers, and then we'll get to 70,000. And when we hit 70,000, I might do a live stream soon. I'm hoping we'll hit 70,000 when I go to sleep. When I wake up, hopefully we'll have 10 more subscribers. So, yeah. Yeah, so anyways, use one of the links below, and you can use the code R3D to get an extra $3 off, and that'll help support me, and that helps me buy more games, because they give me credit. I use the credit for more Play Asia games. That's pretty much how it works. And then when I do that, then I can make more live streams and make more reviews and different things. You guys can comment. Maybe these people just like seeing my face. They like my beard. Comment anything. R3D Gaming said, please comment anything. I might have to end it soon. Oh, okay. So while we're here, I'll just I'll do this little news part and I'll cut it out, put it into a new video for you guys. Yeah, or I might just leave it in if you make it through the video. So Mega Dimension Neptunia V2. This game got rated for the Nintendo Switch last week in Korea. So actually in South Korea it got rated. And yeah, it launched in April 2015 in Japan. And in February 2016 it was released in the West for the PS4. The PC version came out in July 2016. They did update it and they made a V2R, which was not as good as the first game, I think. I like the battle system better in the original game. They made it too easy. And that came out in 2017 in Japan, 2018 in the West, and a PC version came out October 2018. Yeah. So this is not Mega Dimension V2R for the Switch. This is Mega Dimension V2 for the Nintendo Switch. Plus V2R had VR scenes. I guess you could add them to the game, but I don't think it'll have that. It'll probably include all the DLC. It's going to include all the original games, story and everything, and probably all the DLC. I don't think it's going to include any more. It'll probably be $59.99 or $50, $50 or $60. So that's coming out. Let me know what you think about that down below if you want to comment. How are you guys doing? Goodness. Look at this. It looks like I got boobs or something here. No comments. Okay, I'm just going to let it here and see if anyone comments. We're in the comments section, guys, so if you want to discuss anything, please leave a comment. We already talked about the games. I talked about the games. Next live stream will probably be the, what is it? Romance 3 Kingdoms 14, maybe. Warriors Orochi. I also wanted to do this game that I have that's called Giraffe and Annika. I think it's a RPG. I don't even know where I got that game. I got that from somewhere. I might have bought that game. I don't know what I did with that game. But it's been on my PC for a while and I haven't played it. Yeah. What else is coming up? I do want to do another Final Fantasy Friday, maybe. If you guys like that. I want to do a live streams for how to pick up girls, or how is it wrong to pick up girls? I'll just call it Is It Wrong series. That's what I'll call it. Is it wrong to try to, or is it wrong? Because YouTube's algorithm might make it really bad because it doesn't sound like a good title. How to try to pick up girls in a dungeon. Or is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon? So I'll probably live stream that soon. No comments. This is me talking to myself. Okay, so I'm gonna end it there, guys. This is getting weird. It's just you guys are watching me do nothing more than when I talk. Okay, see you guys next live stream. I'll have to edit this then. Hi Shadow, bye Shadow.